Okay, so this is my math project. This is the uh, artistic portion of my math project. As you can see, there's a table of data from the state to the or from each state, and it shows a bunch of different data: total cases, new cases, total deaths, stuff like that. So from this data, I made 5 graphs: the total cases, total population, severity of lockdown, total cases per 1 million, and deaths per 1 million for every state. So the purpose of this was to take a giant wall of data and condense it into graphs. And I'm able to do this, I'm able to get the data in the first place through something called web scraping. Web scraping is what you do when you can open up any Excel sheet, just open up a new one, go to get data over here, but you press from web, and then press OK. And whatever, this is specifically for getting data from a website. So from the website, or the website's URL you want to paste in here, I'm using Worldometers, which you can see here is, or we used it in the interpreting data chapter or section for this class. So I went ahead and got this table, and you will see what I'm talking about soon. So I press OK, and it takes a little while to load. And then you've got all these tables that the Excel is perceived to be tables from the website. So I chose this one, this data table. Then you go ahead and press load, and it loads into your document. But I already have it here, so I'm not going to do that. Alright, and all this data was collected at 11/9/2020, so as you can see on the other graph, the numbers don't match because it's not current. So yeah, I do not wish to present the analysis of all these graphs because I prefer to stay impartial. I believe that that matches the objective of my project to just make pure data available to the public without me in this project inserting my opinions and inserting the inserting my own beliefs of what I see from this graph, from these graphs, into this presentation. So yeah, these graphs are actually incredibly useful because it allows you to see, well, it allows you to see the, for example, effects of lockdowns on total cases. You've got it right here. And I even matched up California, California, Texas, Texas, and you can go ahead and just compare straight up, compare down. You can do that for total cases per total deaths per 1 million. You can do population. You can compare these two. Yeah, so this links directly back into our interpreting data section where we did this exact same thing, where we took graphs, we took actually COVID graphs, and we analyzed them and saw the differences between, or like where they spiked and where they did different things. And so yeah, the purpose of these is to make analysis easier to, as I'll link into my project, into my paper, to use usefulness as a crucial part of truth, as the usefulness of these for someone to understand is much higher than a wall of data. Meaning it's much easier for someone to understand these graphs and be able to use these graphs than use this data. So yeah.